Oh, no.
Get in the van. Get in it. Stay in the van.
All the way in it.
Stay in the van. Stay. No! Oh. Oh dear. Want me to get drunk. God damn. I guess I'll do it then. Shop doesn't close until 11. It's 8 now.
You got
3 hours.
mate.
Where's Echo? How do you here?
Echo just left. Oh my god. Dude, go away.
Oh, this is fun. I don't even know. The madness is too damn high.
Oh, it's vodka.
Sport protein to this.
Almost 1 hour now.
Echo, I'm on your
You
team.
want to pick someone up?
No, I'm not really on your
Yeah.
team.
And I'm alone. Go away. Please die in a fire.
No, why in Gunplayer's team? Like, they have 4 players. Rain, what are you doing?
You mean off in our team, not in Gunplayer?
Yeah.
Player already has.
Rain, we cannot make a 2v4 out of this. Are you drunk?
Okay, I guess we're doing 2v2 then.
I think Rain is gone.
2v2, or you want to pick up Hub Echo? Echo.
Hey, if you're not
2v2?
already bored as hell,
No, you know
then
what,
stick
guys?
around.
pick a pub, pick
Rain
a
will be
pub,
having
pick a
a
pub.
breakdown at 9 o'clock.
Do you even have
Okay.
any pubs that aren't like planned?
Oh, why me? Oh shit, okay.
Guys, you know what? You know what?
You know
Fuck
what?
this.
Here's a pub. Here's an Afro guy's a pub.
Don't know what's producer. What's happening right now?
I need to find replacement.
I'm already here.
No.
I'm gonna join NSF.
Rain. It has to be somebody that's not in the tournament, right? Right.
Nobody who's not.
Wait, look. There's a gunplay. There's two people. And there's 4 people.
What about our players? Didn't you get any?
Can someone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I'm really now confused. Is this now 3 versus 3 or 2 versus 3?
I'm trying to make it happen. Ah!
I heard I could be replacement, guys.
No.
Yeah, come on.
No.
No, come on.
No.
I'm not.
Go
Wait,
away. I'm trying to
Can
get
me
the
and
song.
wait, no, that's fair. If I'm a replacement on
No.
NSF after a replacement
Rain
on
told me.
Jinrai.
No.
Sorry.
Participants.
It's gonna be fine.
Nah, man, no worries.
Me
This
and,
sucks ass.
or we could go meet Snowder on one team and everyone else on the other.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
This sucks ass.
Anyways,
Oh
I'm
my
out. Good luck.
Thanks. Alan.
Oh my god.
Look, final score 20-7.
Anybody
Jinrai wins.
that is like tuned into the stream right now, we need a replacement
boss man
player
today?
that is not in the tournament yet.
Quick push
If-
back, Nice. Even watching,
Yeah.
I don't know.
If anybody of you viewers like can fill the spot because you're not in the tournament, send me a message or go into the ANP group chat and tell me there. Please, we need that person or we are forced to do 2v2 and people don't seem to agree with us. So,
Also, Snob's asking me, for some reason, do they sell Mike's Hard Lemonade in the UK? And
Echo, help
I don't
me.
think so.
this fucking sucks.
I don't know. I once drank someone called Mike's hard lemonade, but I'm not quite sure it was
somebody
lemonade.
Somebody
I
got
think it was
replacement.
piss.
That's more more important than piss at the moment. We got a replacement apparently. Leij is doing it. Maybe.
And we're
Oh,
not,
fucking Leij.
Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, I don't have enough RAM. I'm gonna download some more RAM.
I got 4 megabytes of RAM. Okay,
Yes, slash not a virus. Echo, Echo. I think we got good replacement happening here for you. What the? Yay! Anyhow,
Have you got the numbers next to your name, Ashul, for how many beers you've had?
Yes.
yeah, it's going to be Leij if he's actually.
So you've had one
Leij
so far. I think I'll have time to catch up.
wants to. I can't understand you. Stop yelling at me. It's scary.
What the fuck?
Why is
Wow.
Echo yelling
I
at
would take
me?
this moment to mention that Mr. Sam has done a whole lot of work for me to help me to this tournament because I'm lazy and I don't do anything.
Oh, you didn't yell. I could actually understand you. That's so nice. And
Oh, what a
thanks.
headshot.
It's really appreciated.
You're being a bitch, Silent.
Oh,
Headshot, headshot.
okay. We got replacement. We got everything. We can actually play. This is great.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
You are playing with Jinrai, Nron, and Echo, and that will be it.
That is one OP's phone. Sorry about that. Because Leij carried Snob's team when he was a replacement for Snob.
Get some knife rounds started soon.
He carried Snob's team.
Okay, is everybody ready
So-
for the knife round then?
I don't know, but then again,
Yes,
yeah.
I
It's gonna be a bit
Yeah.
one-sided. We'll see what happens.
What else going on here?
I'm not allowed
I don't
on
know
the team.
if they have a mumble open. You try to figure that out. I give you like 2 minutes to figure it out, and then I'll ask again if anybody's ready, and then
I
we're
have no
gonna
idea.
have.
We don't use mumble, we just kind of fuck around.
Oh, okay, so no mumble. Good. Yeah. So we would kick up the knife round now. Everybody seems ready. Is that correct?
Yep, seems like it. Yep. Oh, knife round, remember, no
Yep,
no,
yep,
no,
yep.
no,
So finally we're getting
Okay,
some.
I'll disable- I'll
match will be
disable
starting
all
with a knife
talk now,
round.
and then
There
we're
we go.
going to start.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Let's
go.
do it.
Why don't we have all talk for knife rounds? I think that's a good idea.
So you can yell at each other.
So knife round starts.
Banzai!
Oh
Something
shit!
like Nron takes out black.
Oh, yeah, it's been
Oh, so
restarted.
it's restarted.
Oh,
That's good.
Knife round.
Nron doesn't seem
Finally.
happy at all
Oh,
with that insta kill on Vatx being taken away from him.
So I should stop the music.
So here we go, knife round started. Determining the teams. NSF seems to be bumming around a little bit in spawn, not quite sure what they're doing. Leij is going backwards. So now the two teams have met
oh my
up, two
god.
assaults on each other.
I'm so happy I got
Vatx and
this
Big L.
started. Thanks for the patience, everyone. This was pretty straining.
2-on-1 with Nron. Yeah, put down to 1 HP. One more hit. The hits are client side registered, so even though it sounds like it hits, it doesn't always hit.
Pretty epic knife fight here.
Oh, and then Nron goes down. Leij trying to sneak up behind.
I can't
Oh,
catch up.
Agile,
oh, they found him out.
I just got a message that the stream appears to be pretty dark.
Dark. Not sure I can do anything but
Frag boy asking about the overlay. The teams haven't been determined yet, so
Yeah.
once the teams are determined, then the overlays will go up.
So was that a team
still
kill?
alive?
After the knife round, I can
Probably.
announce that we will have a short break because Rain forgot something, like
Okay.
a console command, so it will take another like a minute for him to enable that, and then we can start after knife round.
Ah,
The knife round
Echo
doesn't
gets type kill.
Leij fearless. Taking on two at once. He's got roughly 4 more hits left for
They're being really
Big L
careful
and
here.
2 more hits left for Gunplayer.
I don't really see the point of running around like this. The time's going to run out at this rate.
Yeah, what happens if he kills one and it ends up being a tie? I reckon the time will run out before he does get a kill unless he gets a backstab. I think he's trying to go for a backstab. He keeps on trying to circle around. And that's NSF win.
Probably the most boring knife fight I've seen so far.
Oh man. NSF would have won anyway.
Yeah.
So Gunplayer now gets to pick what team he would like. Gunplayer picking NSF, which I don't think Echo will be happy to hear, who's always sworn by NSF. Yeah, he's trying to convince them.
Yeah. So the teams remain the same.
Cool.
So basically, we just wait for Rain to fix what he has to fix, and then we're ready to go.
And there we have the overlay up.
Oh my god.
So if we imagine we didn't go back to winter time, then we're actually on time.
Yep.
Live.
So here we go. First round starting. Gunplayer's team, NSF. Not Agile. Echo's team is Jinrai.
See 3 assaults on NSF and 1 support and 2 assaults on Jinrai.
I'm so sorry about the delay.
So Jinrai heading 2 of their assaults heading straight down the subway in the south, whereas the NSF team have yet to really even leave their spawn, taking fire from Nron using an M41 at a distance. It's a pretty clever tactic. So Nron's going to hold down the main roadway probably, using his smokes and long-range rifle. He's completely pinned down the NSF team by himself at spawn.
And the smoke can be really useful in this map.
Yeah.
But so can the grenades. I'm not sure which class is best on its map.
If one of the NSF team, sorry, get close enough, they can throw a grenade in Nron's direction, but he's doing a good job at fending them off right now. The echo of the Jinrai team moving through onto the roof. Leij gets a grenade. Leij just pushed right through, he's taking on the NSF team right now.
Echo misses the grenade then.
Echo's now on the roofs, Nron's taking damage. Gunplayer flanked around to behind Nron, taking him out. It's just Echo left who's got a prime position up on the roof. They don't know he's there. Gunplayer sees him,
Yeah.
I think, or maybe not. Echo's on full health while the NSF team is significantly damaged.
I don't think they have any grenades left.
Yeah,
Otherwise
Echo
they
is
could have
playing
thrown-
really quite passively considering the advantage he has. Gunplayer's found him. Echo's going to be out of ammo at this rate. He's reloading.
Wow,
First round goes to NSF, surprisingly.
bad timing, 3-0.
It was a well-played round by Gunplayer, flanking round Nron, and then catching Echo off guard completely. It's 1-0 to Gunplayer.
See Jinrai switching to a full assault team. And NSF still waiting for one guy to spawn.
Echo charging through to North Alley. Leij following him. Nron taking South Alley alone. NSF team still just hanging around in spawn.
Vatx seems to have lagged out. Really.
Vatx took a while to spawn. This delay by the NSF team on beginning of both rounds so far has given Jinrai a chance to move into position unhindered. Gunplayer takes damage as he tries moving towards the pillars. Nron slowly moving round the south alley, might get a good position in the balcony if he chooses, where the ghost is. Leij taking a long range position at the back of the map. Vatx still appears to be AFK.
Gunplayer moving down into the subway up the other side. Should run into... Oh wait, Nron switched position.
Nron seems to have fallen back. Still in a good position nonetheless, race position. Big L taking lots of damage. Echo's down again, leaving it 3-2, although more accurately 2-2 as Vatx still appears AFK. Nron catches Gunplayer out, tries to climb up to the roof as he did last time. Nron taking lots of damage, really close to dying.
Yeah, NSF are still stuck in spawn. I guess they're waiting for Vatx to come back, but...
This has left Big L pinned behind the APC in his own spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, and Vatx has come alive. But he's going to charge... oh, he looked like he was going to charge out straight into fire then. Leij has their position. Nron also taking shots towards their spawn. Leij takes out Big L, Vatx still alive, using the ZR carbine. Perhaps not as effective on this map as the silence version of the ZR.
Yeah, the spread is a bit much with the distances on this map.
And the rounder times out, and the round goes to Jinrai. Nron did a good job of staying alive despite taking so much damage.
11 HP.
So 1-all. All of NSF team spawns this time. Everyone alert and ready.
Yes, maybe
Will
they
they
can
push?
get into good positions now.
Yeah, although they're still taking a while to get out of spawn.
Yeah, they're playing very carefully.
Whereas Jinrai just moves straight up. Echo going down into south. NSF still bumming around in
Just
spawn.
hanging around this spawn, yeah. Kind of looking at each other.
Nron's got beat on players already in their spawn. Vatx tries pushing up to North Alley with Gunplayer, yeah. Vatx got quite a pace on now, running through the alley.
The Jinrai are all on the street except Echo. Down into the subway, into the
Yeah.
alley. But the NSF are on the other side of the map. So.
Echo seems to have secured South Alley, but there's no one there at this moment. Nron taking damage on the street. Throws a grenade out towards the North Alley.
A bit short.
Oh,
Wow,
that is
nice.
a good grenade by Vatx on Nron, who was hiding behind the truck. Gunplayer also convening on his position, leaving Echo stranded on the balcony. And they seem to know where he is. If they don't, Echo could really be in an advantageous position. It could really do something. However, the ghost has now been taken by NSF, and they're moving it back to their own spawn? Maybe in an attempt to find Echo, but they're certainly not going to cap it. Echo just needs to watch that exit and he can get him, but instead he decides to
Why
fall
is it-
back.
Yeah, that's a very strange decision.
He could have
He had
really made something of that. I'm not
Yeah,
even
he
sure
had a
he
good
knows
chance.
they have the ghost.
But he should see it on this map.
Quite a big jump. He didn't quite use the advantage of height that he had on the balcony and decides to charge down onto the street. Might have been a bad decision. That's 2-1 to NSF. So now we have the start of round 4. Vatx now choosing the M41 ranged weapon. Leij also choosing the M41, but the silence version. And Nron's now gone recon. The NSF team probably won't be expecting this.
He seems to be playing defensively. It's not really rushing with their gun.
No. However, one of the NSF teams pushing into the North Alley where Nron is, but only into the store. These Gunplayers keeping an eye out on the ghost inside the store. Leij taking a defensive position, watching the exit to the South Alley, restricting his line of sight quite a lot. It's quite a narrow field to look down. Echo already killed by Gunplayer.
I missed that. I was watching Vatx climb up the balcony.
Nron is now
taking shots.
engaging in the North Alley. Yeah. Gunplayer taking 50 damage. Moves upon Nron now. Nron's waiting for him, I think.
Oh, Echo timed out.
I'm not sure what this means for the Jinrai team. Now that one of their players is timed out.
wonder if he crashed again on his computer.
Hmm. And I'm now moving across quite quickly as through the street, giving away his class as recon.
If he's not
Then-
making it back in time, sorry for interrupting, then we'll just pause the match, so be prepared for that.
Okay. Leij taken down by Vatx, who was the
Yeah.
elevated position of the balcony. Nron not really doing much with 30 seconds left. He really needs to push through the South Alley in order to get anything done, but he just takes position behind car. Now he's moving through South Alley. He might make something, flank Vatx.
He
And
chooses to go through subway instead of climbing to the mountain.
doesn't quite have the speed to move through subway quick enough. It seems the round will be over before he achieves anything. He bunny hops through.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh, it doesn't.
quite catch
Make it
them on time. And that's game paused while Echo comes back. I would have thought that it would have been much quicker for Nron to go up balcony and look down.
Yeah. I'm surprised by their play. When Nron and Echo are good players, but they're not really using
Yeah, they seem to be dropping the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really realising the advantage that the elevated position of the balcony holds. If you get to the balcony and no one you're aware is aware of your position on the balcony,
Vatx
you're
was in a
surveying the
really-
whole map at that point.
Yeah, Leij was stuck behind the truck there. Couldn't really get anywhere.
Mm.
We are currently making out how long we will maximum, like, wait, the maximum wait time.
Okay. What happens if Echo can't make it back, worst case scenario?
We probably are forced to continue the match as is, because both teams were present at some point. We like already had the schedule up and we cannot reschedule it again.
Yeah, I guess that sounds kind of fair.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he still can hop back on if he's coming back in time. It's not out of question, but let's just hope it's not happening like that.
time is it right now? 8 o'clock.
Okay, to everybody, the info on how long we'll wait will be posted at the group chat. As Rain will kindly share this information with everybody in there. Oh, he meant the other group chat. Okay, I am here to deliver the message that Echo crashed again. His whole computer broke down, and apparently he won't be able to play as his computer died fully.
I wonder what he's playing on. Is he playing
The
on
match
Windows?
will continue. The match will continue as a 2v3, unfortunately, it seems.
A 2v3 at this point with Jinrai already at a disadvantage. This could already... I don't know, I can kind of see how this is going to play out. If NSF choose to play passively, they'll win each round. If they take no casualties.
It's going to be really tough.
So yeah, it's a really uphill struggle for Nron and Leij now.
You don't even know how I'm feeling about all this happening today.
Should be okay. So Nron has gone Assault, Leij gone MX support. The MX really should be quite handy. Both of them moving into the North Alley quite hastily, with NSF once again staying in their spawn, apart from Vatx, who's moved by himself up into the North Alley alongside them. It's well played by the Jinrai team.
Yeah, we see Leij and Nron sticking together, which is exactly what they should do
Yeah,
when they're down a player.
Gunplayer now moving up to where Vatx has just died, maybe more hesitantly. A grenade through doesn't quite hit him. It was quite a perceptive grenade. If Gunplayer had moved out, he would have certainly been get by it. Leij moves up using his health.
Takes down Gunplayer to 13 HP.
Nron rushes through. Good follow-up on Gunplayer. Big L now on the other side of the map. Seems fairly uncertain what to do at this point with both his teammates dead. He moves through into the North Alley with Nron now. Nron already in position waiting for him. The superior automatic firepower of the ZR pulling
I was
through
about
then.
to say, they should have picked up the MX. They had a better chance.
I don't rate the M41 too highly. The silenced version at least. The unsilenced version is probably a bit more dependable. I wish Recon got the unsilenced version, so the silenced version at Lieutenant would be so much better. So that's another round lost for Jinrai,
Oh, this is interesting.
making things even harder.
Nron picks the shotgun.
On this map, an unusual choice. Even the slugs not too effective.
Throwing a grenade
Grenade out.
on the wrong side of the truck there.
Gunplayer inquiring about Echo's whereabouts. I don't think he's been informed. I wonder how anyone's feeling right now. Must be some amount of pressure.
Yeah. Vatx taking a good position on the balcony again. The suck.
Despite having a player down, the Jinrai team, from what we've seen in pro play, seems still capable, regardless of Echo not being there. Leij and Nron, two pretty good players. They just seem to have dropped the ball quite a bit, as well as the player. Leij in position at the stairs of the subway, and the NSF team now pushing through the subway. He might get the beat on them. Big L goes down, Leij taking a significant amount of damage in the process. Vatx already on top of the balcony, choosing not to actually stay on the balcony using the cover, but instead on the open. I guess in that position there's less chance of someone catching him from behind.
Yeah. You can kind of hear when someone comes from behind.
Leij takes out Gunplayer with a well-placed smoke in the alley. Good headshot. That gives the Jinrai team the advantage as player-wise. Vatx still kind of lost with his grenade out. Doesn't seem to be deviating from his position on the balcony. Though he's moving, yeah, he's moving back into the complex now, towards the South Alley. Nron and Leij in position on their own side of the alleyway, lying in wait. Vatx's cloak most likely giving his position away. They'll be even more alert, will the Jinrai team. And here he pushes. Will he choose to take the right or will he choose to take the left? Chooses the left, pushing up on the ghost, looking backwards and all around him.
Not expecting Nron to standing on the roof then.
Quite a long range kill for a super then.
Yeah. We might see a comeback.
This could happen, certainly. The underdogs, established underdogs with a player down, as well as an already score disadvantage.
See Big L going support this round.
You probably saw how it worked out well for Leij on this map and may try imitating. Leij's placement of his smokes though have been great, but Leij now has chosen to go assault. Both of the Jinrai team armed with MXs, I think. Oh no, Nron's still going with a shotgun. But the MX is more than capable for assault, for taking out a support. Big L gone with the silenced MX, not quite as much damage. So here we have Vatx pushing into the south alley where Jinrai have already established positions next to the Ghost.
Well placed nade here might be. Missed it.
Leij seems to be shaking his head at that nade. Pushes through now. Headshot on Vatx. Good. He's got a good placement. Has Leij so far with the MX. He seems really good with it.
Gunplayer sneaking up behind. It's in the subway now.
He'll be able to hear them. He might get, if he moves into the building, he might get a drop on Nron.
Oh, it looks the
Oh,
wrong
and
way.
comes down, denying him a kill on Leij. That was a good movement then by Nron.
Saving his teammate.
Big L taking damage with the
Nice
nade out,
grenade.
catches him. That was a really well played round by Jinrai. Sticking together.
Yeah, they're doing exactly what they should be doing.
It doesn't seem to have occurred to the NSF team that they could play passively. They still seem to be playing aggressively despite being able to win on a round timeout, which is good for us watching, obviously.
I think it's harder to set up a good position on this map. You can go into one of the alleys, I guess, but
Yeah, but this is exactly what Jinrai seem to be doing well. They are establishing positions, rushing through out of their spawn, whereas NSF are a little slower to mobilize.
yeah.
Leij taking position near the Ghost, guarding behind his two teammates. Well, his one teammate, sorry. On the opposite side of the map, NSF moves through that alley.
Vatx throwing a questionable grenade.
Gunplayer's now gone with his shotgun as well. It's always nice to see a good shotgun play by an assault.
It's probably my favorite gun after this rest.
Oh, I don't know. It can behave really badly sometimes and just not do what you want it to do.
Sometimes it hits in a circle around the target. It's really...
So each team on opposite sides of the map.
And they don't seem to be aware of where the enemies are.
1 minute 30 to go, and Jinrai, surprisingly, despite the player disadvantage of playing passively, but at the same time with that few players, you're not gonna win in a straight up firefight without some crafty tricks or some good positioning.
You can't really afford to play aggressive at this point.
Nron taking a shot, not quite sure what towards. Leij comes out, takes out Vatx, takes out Leij. Nron's already moved up into the street, quite a hurried movement. Leij throws a grenade towards the position. Oh, that was
Excellent
that was
execution.
quick.
They're just waiting for NSF to pick up the ghost.
Yeah. So that's the equalizer done for Jinrai. They've caught up score-wise. Echo hasn't returned, so they're still at a player disadvantage, but they certainly have a shot at the win now. Was that 3 rounds in a row they won?
Yeah, I think so.
It's pretty impressive. Vatx falling back to the ZR carbine. Gunplayer using the MX. Leij and Nron move quickly with their tatches out up to North Alley, securing the position on the Ghost again. Similar tactic to what they've been doing these previous 3 rounds, worked out really well for them. NSF goes to greet them in the same alley.
Vatx moving in.
Leij and Nron in position, leaning around corners to see them approaching from the southeast.
I guess Vatx could see the explosion and see the black
Yeah.
on the floor there. So he knows they're in there.
Gunplayer's taking a flank again. He seems quick. He's taking the right flanks and making the right calls for himself, but ever perceptive Leij gets a shot on him, but Nron goes down. Leij taking out Vatx. Can he ace the team at this rate? His grenade goes out. Oh.
That's nice.
I saw Big L throw the nade out, and Leij didn't move away from it quickly enough. It's a mess in that alleyway.
So many body parts.
Gunplayer taking advantage of the Jinrai's play at the moment by using flanks. Nron's taken the SRS. They'll be able to get shots on to the NSF team before they move into position themselves. They're not moving out of their spawn. This could end up being really bad for them if Nron... Grenade... Leij is running forward with a grenade. Doesn't hit anything, but Nron is waiting still with the SRS.
There we go.
Headshot and a kill with Leij. Well executed. Vatx has seen Leij and Leij, confused, runs back. Only taking 40 damage though. Nron seems to have got a beat on his position. He's moving up to the balcony. Grenade out by Nron. Oh, that was a wonderful grenade. That was pretty great, that. Got the curvature on it just right so it hit between the roof and the balcony ledge.
Yeah, it didn't go out on the other side. Just what it usually does when I do that.
Impressive sniping by Nron. It was a good headshot. Vatx spawning with quite a delay, but NSF now armed with an MX each. Nron choosing once again to go with the SRS. Headshot on Vatx straight away as they don't move out of spawn so quickly. The NSF's trouble mobilizing at the beginning of each round really now playing into Nron's hands.
Yes. I mean, they should either run out before Nron gets into position, or they can maybe try to get a support and just smoke.
That's another head count for Nron.
Yeah.
3 head counts. Good play by Nron, aced the team. Great sniping. Only 1 missed shot there, I think. That was dead impressive then.
Let's see if the NSF are quicker this time.
So we've had no ties, so currently we're on round 11 or round 12.
Yeah, so it's match point for Nron.
Nron moving into position with the SRS again. NSF moving out of their spawn quickly this time. Straight into the south alley. Learning from their mistake. Big L still lingering in spawn behind, maybe to watch their backs. The NSF team choosing not to go straight into the alley, but still lingering around the back of the map. If the NSF choose to push the alleyway, then Nron's SRS will be nullified somewhat in the close quarters scenario there.
Yeah, but I think they're taking too much time.
Leij pushing through quick along the main street. Gunplayer and Leij seem to be playing somewhat similarly. More aggressive assault. Nron taking position further up on the street, not wanting to give out that position. And Leij now waiting in the pillars of their own spawn side.
It seems like the NSF are just going to camp the alley now.
Yeah.
I mean, Nron can't really go in and attack them in the alley with the
Yeah.
SSRS.
It's a good idea. Like we said, they have the player advantage. They can wait out the round. Things are becoming quite close score-wise, so maybe waiting out the round will be beneficial. It's incredibly close, this match.
Problem is if they get impatient, NSF, see Vatx going up the balcony. If Nron keeps an eye on the balcony, he can take him out.
Hopefully. Nron taking a hunk of damage there. Leij taking out Gunplayer. That's the biggest NSF threat. Their captain removed.
Oh, and the grenade
Nron falls
hits.
back with a good grenade on Big L.
So we might see a winner.
Both of them falling back now. Nron taking a position behind a barricade at the back of the map. Vatx confused somewhat. And stranded pretty much on the balcony.
There's not much he can do now. Either try to rush out and take out one or two.
He has 20 seconds to make something happen. If I was him at this rate, a rush is the best thing he can possibly do, but at
Still
15 seconds, even that won't be fast enough.
No.
The round will most likely go to Jinrai, and so will the match.
Yep.
5 more seconds.
They had a chance, but they lost it when they got impatient.
And
There we
that
go.
win goes to Jinrai. Incredible play with only 2 players. And I'm pretty sure that's the final round.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, there we go.
7-5.
7-5.
Great match. Really surprised at the Jinrai comeback. Doing worse with 3 players than with 2.
That was hard.
Yeah, they really picked up
hard.
pace.
And I
After
must say
extra.
I'm really impressed with the Jinrai team. They both played really well.
Well played, guys.
That was a surprisingly intense match. I called out earlier on when Jinrai lost a teammate that the way the match was going to play out. I figured at that point Jinrai, it was the end for Jinrai, but they made a great comeback. And soon enough, rain server will be set back to normal. Public play will continue for NeoTokyo Friday.
Make a player. Alright. So,
That was a good game. Thanks for watching.
Ah, good.
And thanks for the patience. Oh god, I'm glad that we finally managed to finish this. Even though it had more issues than actual gameplay. I have to admit.
So it's 20 to 9. Don't want to go to the shops. Too comfortable now. I might save it for tomorrow.
I hope for tomorrow's match that
I'm going to
we
kill
will
you
not
now.
have any of this
Take my revenge.
happening at all.
What match
No
is it tomorrow
crashing
then?
computers. No people disappearing, even though they said they'll be coming. No random discussions
Holy
about
shit.
taking in public people. I don't know. I cannot even list all the stuff that happened.
Go hire a prostitute, producer, you've earned it.
I what?
Go hire a prostitute, you've earned it. Done a good job.
Anyway, to answer your question, Saturday at 7 PM GMT, it still says waiting for Afro. There will be Softacell versus Afro, match N.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one that's listed is Shivaji versus Fragboy. Fragboy confirmed, waiting for Ed J to confirm, it says.
Yeah,
I don't
Ed
know
J's been
if-
pretty busy recently. He said that.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if Rain, like,
Yeah.
just hasn't refreshed that yet,
I'm going to play.
or
Other
whatever.
game.
It still hasn't even, like, a map or
Oh, no, I'm
anything
going to
listed,
simply let
so
you
I
know
don't know.
if
It
I go.
might be rescheduled, it might be not.
So yeah, I'm on.
For that, you have to ask Rain.
Okay.
For a match that is
Okay, thanks for the
confirmed,
game.
it'll be
See you later.
Sunday, 7 p.m.
See ya.
GMT, Gecko versus Hyphon. Hyphon being replaced by somebody else temporarily. They still need another replacement on Gecko's team now, though. Otherwise than that, it's all set.
Okay.
So I guess we're back to
So-
normal NeoTokyo Friday now.
I
Yep.
think so. Yeah, the server will be reset.
I cannot, like, say it often enough. Thanks for the patience. Thanks for bearing with us and all the problems we're having. And yeah, we'll see you maybe tomorrow or latest Sunday if I'll be still here. I might be on inactivity for quite a while.
So there seem to be 3 players on my server.
Yeah, I'm testing out the stream thing still.
So I'm going to switch over to my channel now. So if anyone wants to keep watching, you can do that. I'll post a link, or you can join us in playing NeoTokyo. See you next time.
Bye.
So yeah.